Yo, the greatness has been unleashed. Chapter 1043, it's officially out. It's time for the community to get kind of crazy. It's One Piece's time to take over. It is officially time.
Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Sorry I put that man on your guys' screen, but guys, if you want to read the chapter for yourself, link it in the description. But we're going to talk about chapter 143, and we're going to talk about the Luffy awakening stuff once again, of course. So guys, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Thank you for all the support, all the new people, hundreds of you guys coming to the channel every day. Thank you, I appreciate it. If you're new and want to talk all the awakening stuff on this channel, because I will make a bunch of videos, make sure you guys sub as well, and I will post these spoilers for the next chapter, which should be even crazier than this one. Now, let's get into the chapter. Now, as a lot of you guys might have expected, the chapter picks off where it left off in the previous one with CP0, Kaido, and Luffy. So we see the continuation of what happened with Luffy, and Kaido pretty much knocks Luffy out cold. I mean, his eyes are black, his gear 4 runs out, he coughs up all the smoke, and now it's been officially confirmed that Kaido actually won this battle. In the narrator box, it says Skull Dome Rooftop, 100-piece Kaido is the winner, similar to how Kid and Law beat Big Mom and it's a day one, similar to Sanji and Queen and Zoro and King. Since Kaido broadcasted that Luffy lost, everybody's going a little crazy too. We have Momo over here saying, "Oh my god, Luffy lost, guys, we gotta surrender." We got Chopper bawling his eyes out, like people are going a little nuts. And then the best part of this chapter, well, that's Cap, the Luffy awakening stuff is my favorite part of the chapter, but the second, without a doubt, favorite part of the chapter is how the CP0 boss confronted and dealt with Kaido. Kaido said to him, "Yo, you know what's gonna happen next, right? You know the consequences?" He put his fedora up and he kind of waved them off. He said, "Yeah, do your worst," and just took it to the chin. That is just cold as hell to me. Even though he's not the strongest character, that was just way too cold and I loved it. Now, do I think he's dead? No. Could he be dead? Yes. I do think he might be pretty important to the story. Plus, with Oda, typically if you don't really see a dead body, or you don't really see confirmation that someone has died, or you don't see a body at all, you're kind of most likely not dead. That's how I see it, and I feel like he would be the perfect guy to relay all the incidents and what actually went down in Wano to the world government. But we actually have another CP0 member that was looking at the time and actually seeing what happens. So if he escapes, it wouldn't make sense that he could do that. So I don't really think this guy needs to be alive, but I don't know. So then the next part of the chapter was Kaido actually leaving the Skull Dome. And yeah, like I said, he broadcasted the fact that Luffy left and he went down to go look if there's any people still trying to fight for the cause and still trying to fight for Luffy. He's going down to terrorize people. And yes, Nami doesn't believe the fact that Luffy's actually dead, and she starts kind of mouthing off to Kaido. And yeah, that causes Kaido to actually try to come at her. And honestly, Nami, I like that you're mouthing off at Kaido and I like that you believe in your captain, but yo, you're gonna die. That's why Marco came in and he actually had to save her from Kaido. And yeah, at this point, the Beast Pirates and stuff are getting hope because they see Kaido come down, they know Luffy is dead. They're trusting in Kaido because he seems to be fine and he's come to help them. Now the rest of the alliance, like Nekomamushi, Carrot, I believe, Kawamatsu, all those guys are now heading towards Kaido in order to fight him. Now, these guys, I don't know what to say about them at this point. I really don't know, but these guys, Kid and Law, shouldn't be doing what they're doing right now. I only kind of have a problem with this because Oda has said multiple times in their Big Mom fight that, yo, if they use Awakening, it's crazy drawbacks. Even the first time before they even used it, Law said, yo, this is like my do or die, it's my last resort. It uses way too much stamina for me to actually want to use it in battle, but they had no choice because they were fighting Big Mom, so he was going to use it. He ended up spamming it like 3 times in the battle, and there was even remarks of him saying it once again, yo, once I use this attack, it's my last attack and I'm completely done. And now that they're getting up to fight, and it does look like they're struggling though, it's kind of crazy to me. They shouldn't be able to fight, that's how I see it, but I guess it's not a big deal. On to the next section. This is where Momonosuke and Yamato are having dialogue. So basically, to sum this up, Momonosuke is thinking about actually quitting because Luffy lost. He's saying that if a guy like Luffy can lose, what chance do we have? And Yamato uses this moment as a way to kind of motivate Momonosuke and tell him, yo, we are fighting to our very last breath. This is not the way of the samurai. Everything Wano endured for the past 20 years was for the sake of this battle. In the end, surrendering won't save anyone, and their final conclusion they come to, even if surrender is our only option, I'd rather we die. So now on to the final chapter, or what do I mean chapter, to the final part of the chapter where we get to see the Joy Boy and Luffy stuff. So as we can see, Zunisha talks to Momonosuke and tells him, yo, I can hear him. I can hear the drums of liberation. This is the first time in 800 years he is there without a doubt. Joy Boy has returned. Now, I already made a couple of videos talking about what I think Luffy has awakened into. If you guys want an in-depth theory, go watch my previous video because I do talk about the most common theory that this is actually a resin fruit, and this is actually a resin slash latex slash oil slash whatever you want. This is some type of resin fruit. I don't want to go too in depth on what I think the fruit is this video because I'm saving that for other videos. And basically, Joy Boy had this fruit as well, and Luffy is finally awakening it. And this was a devil fruit that the Gorosei were talking about that hasn't awakened in centuries, and they had to hide the true name of this devil fruit to erase it from history. And the reason for that is probably because it was Joy Boy's devil fruit. And we do know the grin, or a part of the chapter, or the kanji, was translated to Nika. And it's very safe to assume that Joy Boy is Sun God Nika as well. So Luffy's fruit being the same fruit that Joy Boy had is what it's alluding to. And especially for the fact that Zunisha realized Joy Boy was here as soon as Luffy started awakening. I just love how Luffy being Joy Boy was confirmed to this chapter, and the smile. And something else I want to tell you guys, I'm getting a lot of theories of Luffy actually being possessed, and this isn't actually Luffy. Joy Boy is actually the one controlling Luffy, and I don't know what I feel about that, but it would be kind of crazy and it would be an interesting twist. The fact that he's smiling and this is not actually Luffy makes it interesting, because I wouldn't think Luffy would be smiling in a situation like this, and Joy Boy is probably known for smiling because of Sun God Nika stuff. Sun God Nika ranks now smiles to all the slaves and stuff. Joy Boy's treasure, the One Piece, made Roger laugh and smile. It's like, if this is actually Joy Boy, that would be insane. Also guys, one thing I noticed that I said in my previous video, I said his straw hat is melting, and that's actually a misconception among a lot of us. His straw hat actually isn't melting here, and I don't know what it is. People are saying it's caribou, and that's funny. I don't know what's melting because his straw hat was actually on his back when he was laying down this entire chapter. See for yourself, in the beginning when Kato knocked him out, his straw hat was on his back. So what's melting right now could be his hair. It could be caribou in front of him. Nah, I'm trolling. It is interesting, and we can see more of his body in the official scan, so it is cool. Guys, I'm excited for this. I love this chapter, and I can't wait to see what the community and you guys think about it down below. I want every single comment, so I want you guys to hit me with everything you got. Tell me everything you know or everything you think is happening right now. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Leave a like. More videos to come. I love you all. Catch you guys next time. Peace.